This is The Wire for 2300 Zulu, November 13th, 2025. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2200. Bottom line up front. Government shutdown ends as bill passes to fund government through January. Growing dissent in Mexico as protest planned for this weekend. Stabbing attack strikes Manchester. Beginning with international events. Around the world, geomagnetic storm concerns persist as 11 U.S. states have issued warnings of power outages due to voltage fluctuations caused by recent solar weather. Analysts comment. So far, a few sporadic power outages have been reported randomly around Europe, along with a few around the United States. Nothing too serious yet, though. In the United Kingdom, stabbing attacks have continued, with a stabbing occurring overnight in Manchester after a 15-year-old was found with life-threatening stab wounds near the Abraham Moss tram stop. In Mexico, fortification efforts have been noted at several sites around Mexico City, as riots are expected to pop off this weekend. Protests have been building over the past few weeks, with a major event planned for Saturday to protest Sheinbaum's government. On the home front, in Washington, D.C., yesterday afternoon, President Trump signed the bill to officially reopen the government. The continuing resolution that was passed will fund the government until January, when this process will begin all over again. However, a few programs, such as the SNAP program, received funding until next year. Also in Washington, D.C., yesterday the United States officially minted the last penny following the cessation of production due to spending cuts. The penny still serves as legal tender, however the 1-cent coin has officially been phased out of production. In Illinois, the search continues for a man who attempted to murder a passenger on the UIC Halstead Blue Line train in Chicago. The attacker removed a large knife from his backpack and stabbed a woman in the chest on the platform near the university stop before egressing from the area. The woman remains in critical condition and the assailant has not been apprehended yet. Analyst comments for this wire. Much like within the United States, protests and demonstrations aren't always easy to categorize in Mexico. For instance, the general dissent with Sheinbaum's government mostly arises from general sentiments of corruption. In short, many Mexicans are concerned with Sheinbaum being more of a puppet for the cartels than is usual for the president of Mexico. The media groups keep telling people that violent crime is down and that things are looking up. However, the average citizen looks around and doesn't see that narrative playing out in reality, or at least that's what most protesters have expressed themselves. Clearly, the Mexican government expects trouble if this level of fortification has been in place, but we'll see how events play out on Saturday. This concludes The Wire for 2300 Zulu, November 13th, 2025.